Welcome back for another solo playthrough of Arkham Horror Final Hour. For this adventure, I'm taking on the Devourer below. This is my second time on normal against him. The first time did not end well for the world. So he's got 3 ghoul hordes. It works a little bit different. So they do not have health and cannot be destroyed. They ignore seals and can move out of the ritual location. So during the reckoning, they can typically go hunting. So the way they hunt, they move X amount of times. They do not occupy a monster space until after its final move. The ghoul horde exits or enters an investigator's location. The investigator loses a health. And for setup, ritual location is Student Union, where we've started. Got a gate at the museum, observatory, and humanities buildings. And for normal, we spawned a ghoul horde at each of the 3 gates and 2 monsters at each other location except the ritual location. So here I go again, trying to save the world. We'll start with our action phase. Drawing 5 cards. And this is going to get us either 2 or 4. We'll get rid of the diamonds and set out our priority. And we'll be starting with Tommy on his. So he can move up to 1 time or attack monsters at any location for 3 damage. And you can do this 2 times. I think we'll go ahead and have Tommy move over here and destroy this blue wrecker for 3. So stakeout was done. And then for a second one, you can move up to 3 times or attack monsters for 3, then repair your location 2 times. Don't need that now, so we'll go ahead and move up to 1 time and investigate our location. So he'll just stay where he's at and find a diamond. Then we're going to activate the orange zone, 11 through 15. So down here we have 2 blue runners. So they're going to move over to the library. Moving up, fighting, no one there. Here we've got a red runner, so we move up. Here we've got a fighter, and up here we've got a blue wrecker. So now for Jenny 2 times. We'll go ahead and do, well, that wrecker's going to do too much wrecking if we go there. Move up to 1 time, then in turn order, each investigator attacks at his or her location for 2, which is the way this works in the solo mode. It just assumes we've got 2 priority cards played. So we'll have her move. Oh, she can't fit that direction. She'll move down and take out this wrecker. Then Tommy will take out this cultist. Now we're doing the bottom ability, which is her bad one. Move exactly 4 times without entering the same location twice. Each time you enter a location, spawn a monster there. So she'll move down a space, spawning a blue monster. Can't fit, so we'll move up. Move over here, spawning a blue monster. Move up here, spawning a red runner. Then move over to athletics, spawning a blue fighter. That will end our activations. For the reckoning, we have 2 symbols. So ghoul hordes hunt for 1. So this guy moves up, this one moves down, and this one moves over to the science building. Resolve a gate. So we get 2 monsters at the museum. Getting a blue runner and a red runner. And we're going to turn 2. So we've reduced the options for diamonds. Moon seems good. So we'll choose the moon because of the 2 omens. Set up our priorities. And look at Tommy. Move up to 1 time, then attack monsters at an adjacent location for 2, then seal the walkway that connects your location to that location. So we'll go ahead and have him move over to this location, doing 2 damage over here to these 2 monsters, and then throw a seal in between those. And then for his second one, we'll go ahead and move up to 1 time and investigate, then activate the green zone. We'll have him stay where he's at, investigate, finding a key. And that gets us a tablet. Discard this item before or after you resolve an action card to seal any 3 walkways. Place these seals with their gray side face up. So after we do some activations, we might go ahead and do that. So nothing in 1, nothing in 2. For 3, we've got blue moving. For 4, we've got a blue movement, another blue runner, and then a red runner. And then down here we have a blue runner, so he's going to come over here, which is full, and back to this location. And the red runner will meet up with him going over the pond. So now we're going to seal any 3 walkways on the gray side. That's just going to be there for 1, there for 1, and then here for another one. So on to Jenny. Move up to 1 time and then attack. But we'll just choose this one. Move up to 1 time, then investigate your location, and then spawn 2 monsters at her location. She'll move up to Fraternity Row, finding a key. Don't like finding those early, so they don't help us that much. Discard this item when you would resolve the bottom effect of an action card to resolve no effect instead. So that might come in handy for her. And then for her top action, move up to 1 time, then in turn order, each investigator attacks monsters at his or her location for 2. So she will move down, taking out these 2 blue monsters. And then Tommy will take out this wrecker. That will end our action phase. We have 2 omens to resolve. That means our hordes are hunting for 1. So this one is going to move over here, which is full, then move through this gate, which is full, and then end up at a ritual location. Then over here, this one's going to move here. And this one's full to this area, to this area, to this area, and over there at our ritual location. So we'll resolve a gate. So this means 2 monsters in the observatory. So we'll have 2 blue fighters coming out. And on to our next turn. So we're on turn 3, and we only know 1 tiny thing. So stars or clovers? I'll just go clovers. Set these out. And start with Tommy. Then move up to 1 time, then attack monsters at any location in your zone for 2. Or we can move up to 1 time, then investigate, and then 2 monsters spawn at your location. So we'll do that one. We'll move down to the facilities, finding a star. And then we have 2 monsters coming in there with us. A blue wrecker and a red wrecker. So go on with him, move up to 3 times. I think we're definitely going to do this top ability. So we can move up to 3 times or attack monsters at your location for 3. Then repair your location 2 times. We'll just go ahead and use that and take out this red wrecker for 3. And then on to Jenny. So you move up to 1 time, then attack monsters at your location for 2. Then choose another investigator in your zone. That investigator attacks monsters at his or her location for 2. I think we'll go ahead and do that. We'll make sure we stay in the orange zone. Move over here, take out this red runner, and that will allow Tommy to take out this other blue wrecker. And then for her bottom, move up to 1 time and investigate her location. We'll move down here, finding an hourglass. Then activate locations 11 through 15. So nothing happens here, no one's there, no one's there. This guy doesn't do anything, so that was a best case scenario for once. Ending our action step. We have 4 omen symbols. So that means our ghoul hordes are going to hunt for 2. Then I have to remove a seal of my choice from the board. So we'll have these move this direction. Then he'll move this space, and 1 will come down here and hit Tommy for 1. And here he's going to move 1, 2, but doesn't fit. So keep going that direction. So we've got 4 seals on the board. This is our only full one, but these 3 are in critical locations. So we'll remove this one and then go to the gate. So this is going to spawn 3 monsters down here. First, red cultist, moving, and then over this direction. Then another red cultist, who'll end up in the same place. And then a red wrecker following suit. So on to our 4th turn. See, we've got some hourglasses that are both bad. We've got a moon and a clover out in our most likely areas. Got a diamond, so hourglasses or stars is the best. So I'm going to get rid of this one to keep us to just hunting 1 when we come to our reckoning. And set these out in order. And see what Tommy can do to start with. So move up to 1 time, and then attack monsters at your location, any location in your zone for 2. We're going to have him move over to the green zone, and then do 2 damage to these runners. And then definitely not doing the rookie mistake, so we'll have him move up to 2 times, then repair his location twice. So he will move 2 times, repairing this location, setting him up to take some damage when the ghouls move. So for Jenny, move up to 1 time, investigate her location, activating 1 through 5. Fortunately, she's going to get hit, but we need to figure some stuff out. So there's a moon. And now 1 through 5, nothing up here, no one to hit. Red runner is going to move this direction. This red runner is going to hit the seal and blow up. Blue runner will go through, and then we will get smacked for 1. And then down here, the wrecking crew does a little work. And then her second one, move up to 1 time and investigate, and we'll activate 6 through 10. We'll go ahead and move up 1 space, investigating, finding a clover. So we've narrowed it down. It could still be anything. 6 through 10. So 2 fights with no one to punch. We've got, well, we can activate these in any order. We're going to have this one go first, and he's going to end up this direction. Then the blue one will hit the seal and blow up. And down here, blue one comes up. Red one goes down and over. It's already activated. So this blue one is going to move in here with us. And down here, 2 people fighting and no one to take the damage. So ending our turn. Priority, we just have, reckoning, we just have 1. So these guys will just hunt for 1. This one will move down. This one will move over. And this one moves down, doing 1 damage to Tommy. For our gate, this is going to this location. We'll be spawning 4 monsters. First one, the blue cultist, can't fit, so runs up to the science building. Then a red fighter, can't fit, runs to administration. The blue cultist, going up with his buddy in the science building. Then a red fighter goes from here to administration, to the museum, over to the library. Now we're ready for another turn. So the only symbol we don't have over here, got the hourglass, the moon, we're missing a star. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe this star can fill that void. Now we've got 1 of each, and we're going to need to get lucky here soon. So Tommy's going to go. So you can move up to 1 time, attack monsters at an adjacent location for 2, then seal a walkway that connects those places. So we'll go ahead and do that. I don't have him in a good space to really do much investigating. So we'll have him move down here, do 2 damage to a adjacent location, and then seal the area between there. So we'll go ahead and do 2 damage down here and put a seal there. And for a second ability, rookie mistake, we're definitely not doing. Move up to 2 times, then repair your location twice. We'll just have him move to the science building in his turn. So we've got Jenny for her bottom ability, and we'll be ignoring that. Discard this item when you would resolve the bottom effect to do nothing instead. And then we get to move up to 1 time and investigate, and then a monster spawns at each gate. We will move down to administration, finding a key. Not what I wanted, so now discard this item before or after you resolve an action card to move to any location. Then another investigator of your choice may move to any location. That will end our action phase. We have 4 omens, which means our hordes hunt for 2, and then we remove a seal. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. And this seal is not doing any good, so we'll remove that one. Now a gate. So this is going to spawn 2 monsters at humanities. We have 1 left in the bag, so starting with a red cultist, then we will refill our bag of random monsters. Give it a good shake. And find a red wrecker. So in my opinion, we didn't shake it good enough. So back to our next phase. 5 cards exactly. We have no clue what's going on. So it's definitely going to be one of these. So we're choosing diamonds or stars. Guess we'll go diamonds. So set out our priority. Then we've got to shuffle our action deck for each of the characters. We'll have Jenny go first. She'll discard this before resolve an action to move to any location. Then another investigator may move to any location. I'll find where he's at. I'm just going to move her over to the auditorium. Then moving down here, 1 through 5. Doesn't seem too bad, so we'll do that. She'll stay where she's at and investigate. Finding a clover. So we now know clovers are no good. And we'll activate 1 through 5. Nothing there. This guy's good where he's at, because he's at the ritual location. Here, this blue guy's going to move into a seal and blow up. This blue guy moves over. Whole lot of fighting with no one to hit. And then the wrecker's going to wreck. And move up a space. Then we'll have Tommy go. So this would be 6 through 10, which is probably bad. Or he can move up to 1 time, then attack monsters at an adjacent location for 2. Kind of like that. We'll have him move over here. Have him attack this location for 2. And then seal in between those areas. And for a second ability, 11 through 15. I think we can live with that. So we'll have him move 1 time and investigate. So he'll move over here, finding a star. And activate 11 through 15. So nothing happening here. A little bit of wreck housing going on. Red guy's going to move up. Nothing else and nothing else. So for Jenny, she move up to 1 time, then attack monsters at your location for 2, and choose an investigator in your zone. That investigator attacks monsters in his location for 2. So she'll just stay where she's at, kill a blue runner, and have Tommy kill the red fighter. And that will end the actions phase. We've got 2 omens for the reckoning. So all our hordes are going to hunt for 1. So we move this guy up. This one comes over. And this one comes down. Then on to our gate. So down here we're going to get 3 monsters now. So red wrecker doesn't fit. Moves up again. Red runner end up in the same place, and then a blue wrecker is just going to move over to the seminary. So are we ready to guess? We've got diamonds, moon, and the hourglass. So we do have 2 diamonds, got an hourglass and the moon. So if it's diamonds, we could guess and win this thing, but if it's not, we'd lose. I think we can last another round to know for sure, so we will wait and proceed with our next turn, shuffling the priority cards. So we'll get 5 cards here. Oh, we know clovers are no good, so there's 1 moon, that's the one that's going over. Put those in order. And see what Tommy wants to do. Green zone. I don't think we want them activating. So resolve the following effect 2 times, move up to 1 time, or attack monsters at any location for 3. I'll definitely be doing the attack monsters at any location for 3 2 times. So first one, we'll get rid of these 2. And the second one, we'll go down here to the library and clean that out a little bit. So for his next ability, we'll go ahead and move up to 1 time and investigate. Nope, he's not in the right spot to investigate. So in that case, move up to 1 time, then attack monsters at any location in your zone for 2. So he'll move here and destroy the blue runner. So now we're getting 2 negative effects. First one, move up to 1 time, investigate your location. Then 2 monsters spawn there. So that's the one I wanted. Move here, and diamonds are no good. So these 2 is going to be the moon and the hourglass. So first monster is a blue cultist, and then another blue cultist. Then her next bad ability is her terrible one. Move exactly 4 times without entering the same location twice. Each time you enter a location, spawn a monster there. And maybe that won't be too bad. So first, she will move up to Upman Hall, getting a blue runner. Then she'll go over to Sorority Row, getting a blue wrecker. Then Fraternity Row, getting a red cultist. Then move down to the athletic facilities for a red runner. And now we just need to survive the rest of this. So we got 3 omens. So Horde's going to hunt for 2 and then we'll remove a seal. So 1, 2, doing a damage to Tommy. 1, 2, hitting Tommy down to 1 life left. And then down here, 1, 2. So we survive that. The gate. We're going to get 4 monsters down here. First one, a blue cultist. So moving up here. Blue fighter. Moving to the library. Blue wrecker coming in the library. Then a blue runner making it up to the quad. Now we're going to end the game saying we found out our ritual components. In the solo game, we just need 3 to match. And there we go. And that's round 2 to us for defeating the old one and making sure he doesn't come into town and wreck the world and our campus. Hope you enjoyed this playthrough. So please click on the like button below and be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.